he was very different, but that's a story for another time. Other Belrose chiefs have achieved great things. And as we tell stories, this is where John would say to me, Doug, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. So keeping that in mind, I again say that other Belrose chiefs have achieved great things. For example, Wayne Weber developed the polio vaccine. Not many of you knew that. George Braun engineered the Saturn V rocket. Not bad. Adrian DeArmas got us a backup kegerator. I know, a backup kegerator. The first one's empty. We got a backup. Brilliant, brilliant. Wayne, polio schmolio. We got a backup kegerator. Then there was Bill Christensen. Bill Christensen drank every bottle of white Zinfandel that he could get his hands on. Okay, some chiefs' accomplishments are just not that impressive. So, speaking of not that impressive, let me tell you about the accomplishment of my friend John Cordopasso. What if I told you there's a device that could be thrown into a burning room? It will spin around at warp speed, Mr. Zulu, you love that, spewing fire suppressant material, and it will knock down a fire all on its own. Well, the Elon Musk / Thomas Edison of our fire department, John Cordopasso, had to have this miracle weapon. It is called the Fit 5. Some of you have asked, why is it called the Fit 5? Well, I have no idea. But never letting the truth get in the way, it is called the Fit 5 because they sold the other 4. It was made in the USA, mainly because even the Chinese wouldn't produce this. It has worked so well for us that it remains in its case on each rig waiting to be used. So we wanted to present John with a dummy version, pun intended, at his chief's day. The company willingly sent us By the way, this is John interrupting. The company willingly sent us one to present to John. They only had 10,000 left. After all, he was their best customer. It sits proudly, here it is, it sits proudly on the wall, in the lavatory, in the basement of our firehouse. Right next to 6 empty bottles of white Zinfandel. So, a couple more things. One observation. Clearly, we loved John. We tolerated it. But the outward show of affection between John and Joellen was noteworthy. Some couples call each other sweetheart or lovey. We have all seen when Joellen had enough of John's act. She would look him in the eye and say, "You piece of shit." I knew what was in the air. All right, I want to share something with you. My son, Matthew, wrote this paragraph to the members of our fire department, and I feel compelled to share it with you. John was more than a friend to my father. Not only was he a gentleman, but a companion, a best friend, a brother. I have fond memories of listening to John heckle Dad while I sat at the basement bar listening and laughing my butt off. One of the most caring and generous men I have ever met. John meant a mountain to my father, our family, and the Belrose Fire Department. He will be missed forever. Finally, for the Paso family and friends, John Cordopasso was my friend. He was a volunteer firefighter. He did it for nothing, but it was everything to him. He loved being a firefighter, and he was very good at it. He did it for the men and women of our department. He did it for all of you. John Cordopasso